We are going back out to the track at Churchill Downs with our resident funny guys, Chris Suter and Dalton Godby. They've already been talking about CD bars, tattoos. What will happen next, Gilbert?
Class, just class when I think of Dalton Godby and Chris Suter. But for those who don't know, I want to set the stage with a little Once Upon a Time.
Of course he does.
They do this little race with toy horses, and last year it looked like my horse was going to win until there was some questionable, some say illegal track interference by one Chris Suter, who put something in the way of my horse and let Hayden's cross the finish line first.
No, not Chris.
So now we have a rematch.
Excuses are usually for folks who lost.
I feel disparaged.
That's what I'm hearing here.
Yes.
You are a man of great ethics, an upstanding journalist, an upstanding Louisville citizen.
Thank you very much. We've got to get to the race now.
We have to.
The second annual WDRB Stakes. Let us know who these horses are, who they represent. You know, our news anchors, they take their reputation very seriously. But today, sorry, it's out the window. We've got to start in the first gate here.
In the first gate.
Number one.
He is returning. That is Gilbert Horsey.
So this is the one I'm supposed to mess with, you're telling me, right?
In lane 1. In lane 2, we have the prestigious Folan Glick.
Folan.
How about number 3? The number 3 horse is Naden Ristevsky, who is a big sleeper in this race. I'm told 50-1 odds.
Really?
But a lot of the handicappers really like that 3 horse.
She did win last year.
She did. She did. In the 4-hole, you can give this one up to our prestigious anchor himself,
Veteran.
Scott Reynolds. This is Scott Retariat in the 4 lane.
Worst name by far.
How about this one? You'll love this one. The 5 horse in the blue color. That's Marc with a C-biscuit. And he could win this race.
He could do it.
Yes, yes. And in the 6 hole, who do we have here? Chris, do you remember the 6 horse?
I believe that the horse is sponsored by the Olive Garden. Mandaluca is the name of the horse. Yes.
Mandaluca.
Okay.
All right. It is time for the second annual WDRB Stakes, a much more sought-after race to be in than the Kentucky Derby itself, as some are saying. Let's get it underway as they are loaded into the gate.
And they're off.
All right. Gilbert Horsey with a fast start.
Oh, no.
He looks to be leading after the first furlong. In the 5 spot, Marc with a C-biscuit is making a game. But are you kidding me?
He said everything he said about me. Wait, is this him? Is that him?
There was no contact, but here's Folan Glick on the stretch.
From behind.
It's the 3 horse, though.
Naden
Ristevsky at 50-1 odds. Did you bet it?
Second annual win. Second annual win for Naden Ristevsky.
And Gilbert Horsey has still not completed the race.
You couldn't have written a more storybook ending.
And that was a race for the record books.
Wow.
Back to back, Naden Ristevsky wins. Can she be defeated?
I don't think she can.
Repeat victory.
Did
Can
anybody
Gilbert
else
Horsey
see
even get to the finish line?
anybody else see Chris Suter's finger come into the field?
I saw it, but I didn't see it touch the horse. So I think that was a safe
contact.
call.
That's the same thing he tried to say last year. I mean, so who was winning? Hayden has just walked into the studio and being told that she won.
I'm the reigning champ.
Reigning champ.
She just said the champ is here.
Folan
you guys. We'll see you at
was
5
right
o'clock.
there at the finish line.
I know.
But could not finish.
Wow.
Tough scene there for Folan Glick and Gilbert Horsey.
Tough loss,
Goodness. All right.
Maybe next year.
Moving on.